Hello everyone, welcome to back my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Rochelle Humes, beloved TV presenter, singer, and entrepreneur, recently opened a window into her private world in a way fans weren't expecting. In a deeply personal Instagram post, Rochelle shared a 35-year-old photograph that sent shockwaves of emotion through her followers and opened the door to a rare, unfiltered reflection on her marriage to Marvin Humes. The black and white image showed a young couple, her parents, in a candid moment of love, laughter, and undeniable vulnerability. Rochelle captioned it simply, "This was their version of love. It shaped me more than I realized." But what followed was a cascade of insight, not only into her childhood, but into the realities of what she calls her real marriage with Marvin, one that's full of beauty, struggle, growth, and truth. In a world dominated by picture-perfect selfies, matching holiday outfits, and date nights posted with heart emojis, Rochelle's heartfelt confession felt like a jolt of honesty. "I've learned that real marriage doesn't look like a Pinterest board," she wrote in a longer post shared later. "It's less about the sunset kisses and more about the 2 a.m. arguments. The compromise you didn't want to make, the patience you had to grow, the trust you had to rebuild." The revelation came after she spent time going through old photo albums following a family gathering. The 35-year-old image of her parents, she said, caught her off guard. It reminded her not only of the love that brought her into the world, but also of the imperfections that shaped her understanding of what relationships really mean. "My mom and dad had a love that was messy and honest. They weren't perfect, and neither is what Marvin and I have, but it's real, it's ours," she reflected. Rochelle and Marvin Humes have been a staple of British celebrity culture for over a decade. Known for their joint presenting gigs, playful Instagram banter, and adorable family moments with their 3 children. But behind the shared spotlight is a story of real grit and effort, one Rochelle is now more ready than ever to share. "There were moments Marvin and I didn't think we'd make it," she admitted in a candid interview following her Instagram post. "We both had careers that pulled us in different directions, expectations from the outside world, and our own pasts we had to unlearn." She spoke of the quiet strength it takes to choose each other daily, especially when love doesn't feel like the fairy tale it's so often packaged as. "The real marriage," she says, "is the one that lives in the messy middle, in the everyday moments, the disagreements resolved without drama, the mundane routines that slowly become your anchor." That old photograph of her parents became more than a nostalgic keepsake. It became a mirror, one that forced Rochelle to confront not just her childhood memories, but her expectations as a wife and mother. "Growing up, I wanted to create a different story," she said. "I wanted to have the kind of marriage that didn't end in heartbreak. But I've come to understand that heartbreak happens even inside lasting love. It's not about avoiding the pain, it's about building something strong enough to hold it." For Rochelle, sharing the picture was an act of emotional bravery. "I used to hide the more vulnerable parts of our marriage. But now I realize that those are the moments I'm most proud of," she said. At the heart of Rochelle's emotional post was a desire to leave a legacy of truth for her children. She wants Allie, Mai, Valentina, and Blake to grow up with an understanding that love is complex, and that a good marriage is not a perfect one, but a committed one. "I want my kids to know that their mom and dad worked for this love," she shared. "That we chose each other over and over again, even when it was hard. That we made mistakes and then made amends. That we didn't walk away from the difficult days." In her message to her daughters, she emphasized the importance of self-worth and resilience. "You deserve a love that sees all of you and stays. But you also need to be that kind of love for someone else." Thanks for watching this video, and please subscribe our Netflix World 24 YouTube channel for more update news.